Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make sweet potatoes 4 ways, including sweet potato fries, baked sweet potatoes, and sweet potato toast or chips. Let's get started. The first way is sweet potato toast or chips. We'll start with freshly washed sweet potatoes and just trim off the ends and any bad parts. Next, we will cut these into 1 cm slices. You can either cut them thicker or thinner depending on preference. The thicker they are, the longer they'll take to cook, and the less crispy they will be more soft, while the thinner they are, the more crispy they'll be, but they will burn easier, so you will need to cook them less. I like about this thickness. I find this thickness perfect for toast. It holds up yet is not too crunchy or too soft. For thinner, if you cut them thinner, they do really well as chips and they're really crunchy. For these 3, I will be using them for my next recipe, and so that is why I didn't slice them. I will just be baking these on a pan at 375 degrees. First, I will check on them in 20 to 25 minutes. When the tops look a bit dry like this, I will be flipping them. And cooking them for another 20 to 25 minutes. This is the end result. As you can see, they're a bit dry, crispy, and a little bit brown. It is important to make sure to check on them, especially if they're on the thinner side. For these, I will pair it up with peanut butter, and then also in the back I have a walnut spread. These are a couple of things that I also think would do really well with sweet potato toast. Another idea would also be avocado, like an avocado toast. For the little pieces in the back, I prefer to eat them plain as they are really crunchy, just like sweet potato chips. As you can see, these hold up really well. My personal favorite is the peanut butter. Now we're going to move on to the baked and stuffed sweet potato. For this, I just cooked them in the oven with the toast about 40 to 50 minutes, although baking time really depends on size. I just cut it in half and then stuffed it with mushrooms, tempeh, guacamole, cashew cheese, and hemp seeds, and it was really delicious. The third thing I'll be making is sweet or savory mashed sweet potato. For this, I just grabbed the same sweet potatoes that I used in the previous one for baked sweet potato, and I just peeled it, and it was actually really easy to peel as the skin came right off. After that, I just mashed it with a fork. And now it's time to add the spices. On the left, I have my sweet mashed sweet potato, and then on the right, I'll be doing the savory. Okay, and here we are. For this one, the one on the right is the cinnamon, nutmeg, and date syrup, and on the left is nutritional yeast, garlic, and cumin. Lastly, I'm going to show you how I make my air fried sweet potato fries. So first, I start off with the sweet potato, cut it in half again, and then cut them into fry-sized pieces, about the size of my pinky. These are about how big I like to cut my sweet potato fries. I found that if they're too small, they burn easily, but if they're too big, they don't crisp up as much. I just put all the sweet potato fries inside my air fryer and spray a bit of olive oil spray. I have done it without oil before, and I found it's really good, but it's a little less crispy. Also, be careful not to put too much oil. So these are the fries ready to be cooked. I cook them at 360 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes, checking every 5 to 10 minutes. This is the final result. I do want to note that these air fried sweet potato fries might not be as crispy as the one you've had in a restaurant before. It really depends on the sweet potato and the moisture content in them. If you have a favorite way to make sweet potatoes, I'd love to hear it down below. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.